All right, so I had a few people who wanted to know about the trapezius muscle, you know, and where it was located, you know, and things of that nature of the body. So I'm just gonna pretty much just read this little, you know, little excerpt from the book. It's a pretty good book. Trail Guide to the Body. You know, it's 30 edition. This is an old classic. Matter of fact, I went and bought this book on my own when I was in massage school. This is back in 2009, I think I bought this book. So it's a good old classic book, you know. It helps you, you know, does a good job helping you identifying all the muscles of the body. Not all of them, but like more of the major ones for this book. The trapezius lies superficially along the upper back and neck. Its broad, thin fibers blanket the shoulders, attaching the occiput, the bone at the base of the head. You know, page 237. We can go to that page right quick so I can show you, so you start to understand, which, you know, you pretty much can see right there. But we're going to show you right here. As you can see, the base of the occiput. Bang. The lateral clavicle, you know, we're pretty much right here in the front part. The lateral clavicle, scapula, and the spinous process of the thoracic vertebra. The trapezius fibers can be divided into three groups: the upper ascending fibers, the middle fibers, and the lower fibers. The upper and the lower fibers are antagonists in elevation and depression of the scapula, respectively. All fibers of the trapeziums are easy to palpate. So the traps are pretty easy to palpate for the most part anyway, you know. You know, I mean, they're so superficial, so they're not like, you know, deep like some of the other muscles. More like, let's say, go with the rhomboids or your, we said rhomboids for the most part, something like that, or your levator scapula, things of that nature. But as you can see, how it kind of how it attaches to all the right next to the spinous processes. When your cervicals and your thoracics, it connects right to your close right next to your scapular bone and things of that nature. Somebody asked me this question because I was telling them how the scapula, not the scapula, but the traps does a good job of when they're overly tensed, you know, eccentrically or concentrically, you know, they can cause a lot of havoc in the body, you know, like things of the nature like headaches, you know, sleep issues, stress causes a lot of things, but a lot of things of that nature. So I just kind of want to just show people where they kind of insert and where they originate also, so they can kind of do like a lot of self-work on themselves, because that's something we have to do, man. We have to really get involved in our body. It's our body, so we need to learn how to control it, you know, whether it's through massage, ice soaks, hot bath, you know, with herbs and things of that nature, through nutrition, you know, through movement, yoga, exercise, things of that nature. So it's important that we take our time to master these muscles of the body. So as you can see, like, here's a lot of the origins. The base of the occipital, here's the thoracics right here, you know, pretty much inserting to more of the scapular region, things of that nature. I just kind of show another picture here. This is in the book, the model, you know, kind of palpating it, you know, feeling for it. But like you see these areas right here, like at the base of the skull right here. These are areas where you can do like a lot of circular friction motion. Spend like 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes in those areas, you know. You can do all type of things. Circular friction, you can do regular friction, you can do tapping, you can do a lot of different things. You can just take your hand and kind of like you're kneading. It's gonna take time to build up. Once you learn how to do it, oh my goodness, it's gonna be some good stuff for you to do. Let me go to the next page. Yeah, that's pretty much it about that. With that, I kind of wanted to, let me see if I can find another one for y'all. Hold on, this Pinellas 209. I think it's 209. Let me see. It might not be. If I can't find it, oh well. 209. Let me see. Yeah, right here. This muscle right here, the splenius capitis. This muscle right here, this also does a good job of causing a lot of chronic headaches in the body. You know, it does. I mean, does a real good job of it. You see, you can also kind of work these areas also right here. It does a good job on it. It says more into the master process and the latter portion of the superior nuclear line. And I mean, these areas really need to be worked too. So like I keep saying, like you do a lot of circular friction. Just circular friction, like I'm kind of doing that right now to myself, and you'll be surprised. But if you can get flexible enough and take it all the way more to like the T6 area and just, you know, work that area also, they do a good job of just relaxing. Relax the muscle. Let the body get back in place with each other. You know, so yeah, so those are some muscles I wanted to kind of show you. It was another muscle I'm not worried about. The levator scapular, we'll talk about that another time. Levator scapular, it also connects with the we're gonna go off when we go look in this book right here. You see where it connects with. That's my anatomy trains book, but the levator scapular and the supraspinatus has a great correlation with each other. But I said I was going to talk about the we'll talk about tips another time too, different muscle parts. But I can't find it. Where is it at? Thyroid gland, not the thyroid. What was we at? The scalene muscles. Let me see if I can find that scalene. 252. Okay, now this right here is the big time killer of everybody in America. It's a muscle. Once it's stressed, it destroys everything. You know, carpal tunnel, frozen shoulders, all different type of issues, thoracic outer syndromes, people with sleeping problems, sleeping disorders, people can't sleep, stress, stopping the blood from getting to the brain. And the muscle I'm always talking about, if you're on my page, you hear me posting from time to time the scalene muscles. You can see, you know, right here. Now they're like different parts of the scalene muscle. You got your anterior, your middle, and your posterior. I mean, it's also another one, but this, you know, it's important. But at this moment, it's not important at this moment. But as you can see, the anterior scalenes right here. You see how this is more the anterior scalene. This is your middle scalenes right here. This is more your brachial plexus and things of that nature. But once like this gets slightly, as you can see, it's connected to the rib. But it just like gets slightly irritated. You can see the pressure that it'll put on the you can see the pressure that it put on the nerves, the arteries, and things of that nature, and they will cause all types of havoc in the body. So that scalene segment needs to be worked with also. You know, it pretty much attaches to more of the really from C1, C2 all the way down to C7, so it just depends. T1 actually. So scalene is something you need to work on. I mean, just take your time. It's things I can show you, but we're not really worried about that. I just kind of want to just show you some of the muscles and where they originate from. So I could put that book to a close. And as you can see, really like all muscles, really just one muscle. It could be like 12 muscles in the body. So as you can see, this is literally how the muscles are really connected. It's really not separated or anything. These are the traps right here, right? Connected to the shoulders, septum, you know, down right here. It's like they all just pretty much connected with each other. And when you start from the front part, it's like they make a complete whole circle, and this is what you get. Well, what's it at? Yeah, pretty much like right here, you see what I'm saying? So I mean, it's really like all one big long muscle for the most part. This is a good book right here. If you want to think of terms, yeah, I had this book for a long time. You can see it's been through war. So this is Anatomy Trains, Thomas Meyer. If y'all don't know about him, get into his information, because with what most y'all are into, especially those that are into like a lot of, you know, just fruit and herbs, things like that, you have to get and learn about your fascia. I mean, it's your body. You saw these different meridians or fascia lines, things like that. Yeah, so just something you might want to look into, and you'll be surprised what you can come up with and find and things of that nature. Let me see where we at. This right here, this medical massage book can correlate so much into most of our lifestyles, and we have no idea. But this just talks about, you know, like, you know, the trapeziums and dealing with the headache problems and things like that. I'm talking about chronic headaches. You know, especially they talk about like this is more of the greater occipital nerve, and what happens when you once the trapezius get tight, your spinalis capitis, your levator scapula, we just talked about that earlier, and your semius Pinellas muscle. Yeah, they cause a lot of, you know, havoc throughout the body. So, and that greater occipital nerve, that's what pretty much goes up and gives a signal to the to more of the back portion of your brain and things like that. And once that gets shut down, woo, we talk some crazy things. But let me just flip a few pages. This is more of the connective tissue right here. You know, when we want to work certain areas like this, so you can see how the whole body is connected with each other. I know the video is kind of long. I'm sorry, y'all, man. Most of y'all probably cut it off by now, but if you haven't, wow, I can't believe you stuck with it. But this is more the vertebral artery syndrome. As you can see, just take one good look at this. I'm always taking pictures and showing this on my other page, but like when like a lot of these muscles, you see this right here. This is the vertebral artery, the vertebral artery going all up to the foramens of your cervicals, and that's where your scalenes are. And like a lot of the other muscles we talked about. And once you set up, once they get irritated, that's it. I mean, a lot of this blood flow to your brain is getting cut off. And as you can see, this vertebral artery, let me read something from her. Let me see. After leaving the transverse foramen, the first cervical, each vertebral artery blends enters the skull through the foramen main. Further on, both vertebral arteries unite from the basilar artery, which supply. Okay, here we go. Both vertebral arteries unite together to form the basilar artery, which supplies the blood to the posterior part of the brain, the cerebellum, pons, medulla, and part of the occipital lobe. The vertebral arteries also give very important branches which supply the entire spinal cord, the anterior spinal and the posterior spinal artery. So as you can see, man, this vertebral artery is something serious. And when this you can see showing those things right here, with the compression of the vertebral artery and things of that nature. And when these things get shut down, it causes loads and loads and loads of havoc. It's talking about thoracic outlet syndrome. But as you can see, like it talk about like the anterior scalenes syndrome. But these are like the other symptoms that it causes. You know what I call it? Like people with like, you know, round the shoulders, patellar minor syndrome, deltoid syndrome. Listen, rotator cuff syndrome. That's crazy. Listen, frozen shoulder, you know, tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, you know, radial nerve, median nerve neuralgia, ulnar nerve neuralgia. These type of things called paternal. A lot of times these issues can be solved with just relaxing and letting the anterior scalenes breathe again. You know, it's just that simple. A lot of times these issues are from the anterior scalene. As you can see, once again, you see, I'm just going to just put this right here and let you see it for yourself. So yeah, so this is one of my favorite. I love this book right here. This is a pretty good book. This is by Dr. Ross. He's one of my mentors, one of my great mentors. If he can actually kind of get to this field over here, oh my goodness. And this book right here is more Medical Research Volume 2. This is a lot more of the internal organs. But I just had this open up for you. But this is something y'all can research on your own. These were the German guys, Glatzer and the Chio zones. But they spent like 30, 40 years mapping these zones out. This is like something simple right here. The zones, the case of arterial of the upper and lower extremities, pathological changes in the body, you know. So like right here, this is more of the skin issue. This is more muscular. This is more like connective tissue, things like that. So these like different type of areas of the body where they notice like certain patterns. This is like over 40 years of the clinical it's more clinical research, you know. So you know, clinical results. It's big different from the other type of stuff that we used to nowadays. So this is what they pretty much noticed and mapped out throughout the whole entire body. And you'll be surprised, you know, for something simple. Let's say I seen somebody talking about you know, they had diabetes, neuropathy, you know, things of that nature. And you'll be surprised when she can release a lot of these things, whether it's through connective tissue massage, periosteal massage, just taking care of the dermatome through a lot of like skin friction and skin rope, things like that. You'll be surprised at how your blood automatically just, it was cold, now it's on fire, now you got circulation. But the thing with massage is you just can't do massage for like 1, 2, 3, 4 sessions. No. When you get massages, you need to get massage for like 15 sessions a month, like 10 to 15 sessions a month. This for like, certain issues. Now you got some issues that might take 20, 30. You got some issues that might only take 4 to 5 sessions. It just depends. But you'd be surprised. Massage is so much power. And you'd be surprised the benefits that they can have on you. So that's just kind of like some of the things I wanted to show you. This is a good book. Actually, I'm just gonna just open up to something. Let me see. Whoa, yeah. I bet this. Let me see. I'm just by looking at this. S1, S2. So this. I don't know where I'm at, but okay. This has to be talking about some type of constipation. Okay, constipation. But this is something probably for constipation. Okay, this is talking about the colitis. Okay, how do you pronounce the things of that nature? So as you can see, how the dermatones, the myotones, they all match each parts of the body. And like a lot of these dark areas, so this is what these dark areas that need to be worked on. They're talking about. Like these are like some of the main areas that need to be worked on, and working on these areas right here, lower back right here. These the main areas are kind of help the bowels come back so you can relax, release, and let some things go. So you'd be surprised, man. Your hips and your legs play a big role in your lower part of the body. They're just some of the basic just for stimulation of the peristalsis and the small intestines. So it's crazy, man. You'd be surprised, man. There's so much good information that we don't know about that we can know about. It's just, it's really crazy. Disorders of the hepatopancreatic system. You'd be surprised, man. Just look at this, man. This is more of the connective tissue. This right here, this QL muscle right here. This is with the pancreas or the liver. These QL muscles, release them, get them released because it does a lot of damage. As you can see, more connective tissue work right here in these areas. A lot of people, thoracic are always just locked up in those type of areas right there in the muscles. So there's a lot of things you need to do. So as you can see, these are like some of the main. This is more of the lives on the right side. So you see these more than some of the main areas that need to be worked on. Same thing right here. You see. So yeah, man. So I just wanted to just kind of make a quick video. I guess it's really not that quick. I know most of y'all people probably didn't cut this off. Probably got boring for them. So oh well. But I'm gonna be making a whole bunch more videos. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good on my little fruit thing. I'm about to be day 21. I came home after doing my massages. I wanted to eat some more, but my body said, nah, bro, you can't eat no more. So I didn't eat. I came home and ate one melon. Little kiss melon, but I wanted to eat another one, but just wasn't ready for it. So I might be ready to hit this bed and go to sleep, and I don't know. So they got a lot of good stuff, like, it talks about chronic pancreatitis, and you'll be surprised. You will be surprised at the things that that the body can do through touch. Diabetes. And this is like some really good information. So, but anyway, I'm out, y'all. I hope this was helpful. If you still have questions, just hit me up, and I'll try my best to answer them. Try and equal felon, by the way. I will answer them. If I don't answer them, I can send you to somewhere else. This is another good book, too. If you don't know about Leon Chatio, he's a pretty good mentor also. But yeah, I got to get into massage. This stuff is crucial. This is more of a physical therapy book, but it was still pretty good. I learned a lot from it. There's some good stuff. But anyway, I'm out, y'all. I got to get ready for bed. It's almost 11 o'clock here, so y'all be easy.